Right, the elite sports talk. We about to give you the pick'ems. We got to give you the fantasy plays, and then we gonna give you that money.
You're
money.
listening
Anytime
to
touch that.
Rellism Sports Talk with your host, Terrell Jenkins.
Let's go. And we are back with Rellism Sports Talk, episode 192, part 2, the Elite Showtime. Thank you for watching on YouTube, listen on Spotify, at Rellism Pod on Twitter, Facebook page. Check us out. We talking about all kinds of different things. And Rellism Sports Talk on TikTok. Again, thank you for everybody supporting the show and God blessing my family, protecting my son and everything else. My daughter's kicking back. What'd you say? What'd you say, cousin Rick? I saw Fizzy throwing bitches in the air.
Right.
We still talking about that shit. Yo, that shit's funny as shit. He's like, I saw Fizzy throwing bitches in the air.
Man, threw her in the air like she was goddamn a pinata.
He went districts, and now she's going to regionals with the other team. You know what I'm saying? She's doing big time things. The producer will be back. Jared, we miss you. We can't wait. I'm a lazy motherfucker. I can't wait till you come back to make this shit look extra better. Love for my Commanders, especially if we can win this week. Love for the GOAT, the Black Mamba, and all the love right there for my mama. You know what I'm saying? We got to go Brandon back. What's up, man? I'm glad you stayed awake this week.
Yeah.
Brandon actually old as shit. You know what I'm saying? He young. He way younger than me and shit. He 5 years younger than me.
Get up at 4 though, man. Go to work.
Tomorrow you did?
Every morning.
Tomorrow you work?
No. But this morning I woke up at 4.
So you off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
Well, drink some fucking coffee then. You ain't that damn old. Man, my cousin Rick in Richmond. Yo, he just showed up on part 1. Held his own with 2 of the greatest that does it.
Honored, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You might have a future in podcasting instead of being a comedian, D-Ray. I had to do it again because I cannot get over the fact of how much you look like this motherfucker. God, I can't get over this shit, yo. Like when I was there with the family, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you look like your dad." This. Your ass look like D-Ray.
D-Ray Davis. I take it every time.
D-Ray, you need to get on the show with him so we can do some regular fakes. Anyway, guys, this is part 2 where we're gonna give people what they want. People that play the money games, props, fantasy, pick'ems. Listen to us. 2 straight weeks, I'm 9 out of 12. 2 straight weeks, 9 out of 12. So y'all need to listen to what we talk about. Listen to what we talk about. Hey, because on Rellism Sports Talk, we talk about getting that money, but we talk about sports from Hall of Famers to the local talent.
To the
big time storylines, baby.
And the big time storylines is about making that money, trying to win in fantasy, which I need to do this week. Brandon got a 0.2 fucking points against me and some bullshit. Motherfucking shit. Anyway, fantasy football is life. I love fantasy football. We gotta get you. What did you say, Brandon?
I want to do a dynasty league.
That's what me and Marcus was talking about. But what I told him was, I want to do a dynasty league, but it's got to be with 11 other people that I fuck with, and like I know I'm gonna fuck with for the next some odd years. Not no fair weather type motherfuckers that come in. You're like, let me play. Oh, it's gonna be fun. No offense, Dustin. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've known you forever, and you Brandon's cousin and all, but I don't know. Dustin might be one of them. Dustin, he might be one because he's all about it. He makes those bullshit Ansbro trades. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would have to be with people that we know that we're going to be cool with for the next whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? I really want to do that too. But since we're talking about fantasy football, this goes into it. Now we're giving the people what they want. We doing pick'ems. We doing the pick'ems. Cleveland 3-2. Deshaun Watson's the quarterback. Maybe, I don't know, Brandon.
No question.
That's your boy, Brandon. Even without him, they got what? PJ Walker from the XFL.
I called him Paul Walker the other day.
Man, peace, Paul Walker, rest in peace. They going to the road against the Colts. We don't know what the running game is going to do. We don't know. I don't know. How you looking at it? Who you taking in that game?
You talking just straight up, not against the spread, right?
Straight up, no spreads. We do money line. We want the most money we can get.
This would be, I'd be getting points. I like the Colts to win the game.
Colts at home.
Yeah. Just because they're at home.
Just because they're at home.
The big letdown after beating the Niners at home.
You're not worried about the defense of Cleveland going against Gardner Minshew?
I am, but I'm not really scared by anything the Browns have offense. You know what I mean?
Really?
No.
I feel
Especially if
you.
Watson's not 100%. No.
Okay. Who's your fantasy player?
I think JT gets on track this week, man.
You think it's going to be Jonathan Taylor?
I think he's going to get 75% of the carries this
I
week.
hope so because I got him in fantasy.
Yeah.
So if you had to have an anytime touchdown, either team, who's going to score a touchdown?
I'm gonna go Taylor.
Taylor's going to score. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Rick. Who you got winning this? Cleveland at the Colts.
I'm going with Cleveland in this one. I think their defense is going to stand up in this one. I really do. I think this would be a good opportunity for their defense to kind of stand up and hold their own.
I like that. So who's going to be the star player? Who's going to be somebody they talk about at the end of the game?
I think this one might be Cooper.
Amari Cooper?
I think this might be his game, looking at the defensive backs that Indianapolis got.
Amari Cooper don't do shit when he's on the road.
That's
he's
all right.
From Alabama that only performs at home.
Well, look at what he playing against.
I like it. So who can score a touchdown? Either team. Who's going to score a touchdown?
I do agree with I agree with the GOAT. If Taylor playing, he's scoring.
Taylor scores. I like both of y'all's insights with that. I'm gonna take the Browns too. Only because Myles Garrett is a beast. And that defense is a beast. Gardner Minshew, I don't know.
Good backup quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, my fantasy player is gonna be Jerome Ford.
I hope you're right.
I think it's going to be Ford. I think the rush defense of the Colts is not there. And if you have a backup quarterback in there, they're going to rely on the running game. And my anytime touchdown, this is going to be crazy, but I'm going to go with Pittman. I think Pittman, now that he has Gardner Minshew throwing him the ball, he's getting 13 to 15 targets all the time. I think Michael Pittman scores a touchdown. All right, next game. Buffalo 4-2, Brandon, at the Patriots 1-5. Who wins?
Buffalo.
Who's your fantasy guy?
This can be tricky because it can get ugly early, and then maybe they run the ball. But
Are they gonna run it with Cook though?
Probably not. It'll probably be like somebody that worked at Foot Locker last week. But I'm gonna say Gabe Davis.
Is the fantasy guy?
Oh, I thought you were asking me who gets in the end zone.
Oh, Gabe Davis scores a touchdown.
Yeah, I think
who's your fantasy player though?
Josh
Allen. I mean, hey, the Patriots. Belichick stops their best player, but you think they're gonna stop Diggs and Allen's gonna do something with his legs? Yeah. Like Rick said, he's been running the ball like the running backs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, okay. I think. Well, never mind. I was going to say I think Latavius Murray can get a touchdown too. But
I'll put that down as a bonus.
He's still
right. Who wins, Rick? Bills, Patriots.
Bills.
Who's the star player? Who's the star that we're gonna talk about?
Allen.
Who scores a touchdown?
Allen.
By rushing or by what?
No, he's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run.
And that's so crazy. Here's my thing. We talked about the Bills for multiple years now, and I've always said, why don't they get another wide receiver to help Diggs? And we've seen people like D-Hop. I mean, we've seen all these different wide receivers getting traded all over and over and over again. Why won't the Bills do that?
There's your Judy option. There's your Judy option.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey,
If Judy went to the Bills, Brandon, if Judy went to the Bills, how high would you put them in the scale? Would they be higher than Kansas City, or would they be lower, or Miami for that matter?
I think Kansas City's defense is a lot better. I just don't trust the coaching of Buffalo's offensively for some reason. I don't.
I agree with that.
Diggs will get upset if he's not getting the targets and they bring in someone else. I don't know if Diggs is like that, but it's always something with him. So.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that though.
Yeah, that's very. I'm gonna go with Buffalo, obviously. Again, also, I'm actually gonna go. My fantasy thing is gonna be Buffalo's defense. I think Matt Jones 2 picks, get benched. I just don't trust any offensive player for the Patriots at all. And my anytime touchdown, I'm going with Diggs. This guy always seems like he's scoring for some. This year, people are not talking about him at all. People at all. And he's doing things. He's doing things. All right, my Washington Redskins at the Giants, Brandon. Who wins the game? And I forgot to tell you, Rick, we need an upset of the week and then a lock of the week.
No, I'm glad you told me that.
Go ahead, Brandon. Who's gonna win? Redskins.
The Giants.
Giants win?
I think so. Division games, I don't.
There it is, the Hansbrough Jinx. My team's gonna lose. Hansbrough Jinx.
It don't matter at division games.
Who's the fantasy player? It ain't gonna be no fucking Giant.
It might be sacking Sam Howell 9 times.
The Giants defense. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna go with Saquon.
Who scores a touchdown?
Either team.
Either team, yeah, either team. Anytime touchdown.
McLaurin.
Really, McLaurin. Okay. All right, Rick, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I would go with that too. I would go with
the Giants. You're picking the Giants too?
No. I'm not picking the Giants. The Commanders.
The Redskins.
The Commodores. With Lionel Richie at quarterback.
Once, twice.
Yeah, right.
3 picks for Dak Prescott.
Go ahead.
All right, who's your star player of the game?
I think Robinson, that running back. I think he gets off. Yeah, I think he gets off. And then I do agree with the GOAT. I agree with McLaurin.
McLaurin scores a touchdown?
Yeah, I know that.
Hey, Rick, you my family, right?
I am. Last time I checked.
You're on my show, right?
Last time I checked.
Why the fuck you giving him so much love? You keep saying the GOAT all the goddamn time.
Well, you told me that you called him the GOAT.
I say that shit one time at the beginning of the goddamn show. Hey,
man.
All the way through that shit.
I mean, both of y'all goats. Y'all pick which one a Billy goat. I ain't got nothing to do with who eat the most.
I'm just saying, I get it. All right, I'm taking Washington too. I'm taking Washington. The fantasy player of the game. Y'all are tripping like a mug. Y'all are not paying attention. Come on, it's definitely Robinson.
I said that.
Yeah, I know. Anytime touchdown? Anytime touchdown?
Who you got?
McLaurin. Oh, you said
Robinson's gonna score. Robinson's gonna score. All right, Rick. Detroit football 5-1, going on the road against the Ravens 4-2. Tough matchup, big implications, big time storylines everywhere. Who wins the game?
Detroit.
Detroit goes on the road and makes a statement win?
Absolutely.
You feel like confident about it like that? Like they gonna win?
I told you, man. All they got to do is turn that one that they recognize that the Ravens are one dimensional. If they can contain Lamar, it's a wrap.
Damn.
It's a wrap.
Who's your star player? Who's your fantasy guy?
My fantasy St. Brown.
Yeah, that mug, he's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll go with St. Brown on that one.
All right, now Montgomery's not there, so he would be your gimme anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Who's gonna score a touchdown in that game?
Either team?
Either team.
Lamar.
A rushing touchdown for Lamar.
Yeah.
Because you don't trust their running backs either.
At all.
Josh Allen type shit.
At all.
Right, Brandon, who you got, Brandon? Don't forget, we need an upset of the week and a lock of the week. Go ahead, Brandon.
I don't know if this qualifies because they're the favorite. I got the Ravens.
You got the Ravens winning.
Yeah.
Who's your fantasy guy?
I would love for it to be Gibbs. It's not going to happen. Zay Flowers.
I hope so. I got him, dude. I need him to do
special dude, man. I really do.
I do too, but he's going against that Detroit secondary. I don't know. Go ahead.
The run D's better in the secondary.
Who's your touchdown?
Mark Andrews.
Andrews.
Oh, that's a good call. Forgot about him.
Andrews. Okay.
A big tight end.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna go with Detroit because I looked at it and it's like both quarterbacks are a little suspect right now.
You know what's crazy? You say that. You say that Lamar's having a better year than his MVP season.
Yeah, but it doesn't look the same. I'm all about the eye test. I'm looking at the eye test. Does he look? Does he just like Patrick Mahomes? They're 5-1. The Eagles, the eye test.
Yeah, they all look the same. Yeah.
To me, it just looks a little. I don't know.
This will be a statement win for the Lions if they can do it. They're undefeated on the road.
They need this one. Both teams need this one.
Yeah.
I'm taking Detroit because their coach. I feel like he won't allow that shit to happen compared to Harbaugh, the coach of the Ravens, who I think should have been fired years ago. So I'm taking Detroit. My fantasy player of the game is definitely going to be Gibbs. I think this is going to be Gibbs coming out party, showcasing himself, catching balls out the backfield, and running the ball. I think this is going to happen this week, but my anytime touchdown is going to be St. Brown. Actually, it's going to be Laporta.
Is he playing for sure?
Yeah, he's playing. If he doesn't play, I'm picking St. Brown.
Yeah, that's the Ravens' weakness, the secondary banged up.
Yeah, that slot and that tight end, they can't stop those. So that's what I'm taking. All right, Brandon, the Raiders 3-3. They trying to show that they real. They at the Bears 1-5 with T-Bag at quarterback. Who you got?
That T-Bag thing killing me, man.
Hey, T-Bag. He's doing it, yo, T-Bag.
You can, I guess, call this my upset of the week. I'm going with the Bears.
The Bears in the upset of the week. That is definitely the upset of the week. Oh, my God. Who's your fantasy guy? T-Bag?
No.
T-Bag is dripping shit.
I think fantasy-wise, I think Josh Jacobs I think fantasy-wise.
Jacobs the running back for the Raiders.
Yeah.
And who scores the touchdown?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore does?
See how many times he targeted DJ Moore when he came in there?
Yeah, T-Bag loves DJ.
I mean, he's a good receiver. Throw it to him.
Why not, right?
I mean, I got DJ Moore on my fantasy team. That motherfucker ain't done shit. He did 2 weeks and he ain't been doing nothing else. All right, go ahead.
I'm going with the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the fantasy guy? Who's the star player?
Devontae gonna do it. This will be his shut up. I got to prove that I need to be traded. I need to make my money. Somebody come get me.
Think he's trying to get traded? You think he is?
Man, like he's trying to go to the Jets. What you talking about?
Why? So the MILF Hunter can fucking throw you the ball?
This is homeboy, man.
The MILF Hunter?
Yeah, man. That's what you talking about. The Jets is Packer Jr. What you talking about?
Before we go any further, let me ask you a question. What do you think is more reasonable to think? Kirk Cousins getting traded to the Jets or Aaron Rodgers playing quarterback for the Jets this season?
All right. Okay. It's funny that you asked that question. My thing is, in the contract that they signed, Aaron Rodgers got to play 65% of the game.
That's just for the draft capital.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, you want to keep that. You ain't got to. You got to play less than 65. So he'll come back and he'll play.
He ain't gonna play 60.
You think he will off that injury?
Well, yeah, he'll play.
They are in the playoff hunt, yeah.
Yeah, he'll play. What you
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
And you get to keep the pick too. Yes,
You're
sir.
3-3. You're 3-3, and you beat what teams? You beat the Bills.
Watch.
Who they just
Just
beat.
imagine if they did have Rodgers, how scary they would be. That's what I'm.
So what I said was, Kirk Cousins going there for 1 year. He knows he's gone after 1 year.
They don't need that.
Contact somebody else and showcase his shit and lead the Jets to whatever.
Yeah, they don't need that right now, though. They don't need it. They'll win. You got to look at it. You got to look at who they get ready to go up against. Zach will be all right against them. Their defense will stand up.
Is Sauce coming back? I mean, it's a lot of. I agree with you because their schedule is a little softer before they.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
By the time they hit Buffalo again, Aaron Rodgers will be back.
Back like that. I don't know if he's coming back like that. Who's your anytime touchdown, Rick? Who's going to score a touchdown in that Raiders game? Raiders-Bears. Who's going to score?
I'm going to give it to Jacobs.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, we are exactly the same, Rick. I am going Raiders and Adams. Adams might get like 15 targets, 9 catches.
Quarterbacking though.
It don't matter. The same quarterback that almost beat somebody that I was rooting against. Who they play? The Chargers.
The rookie though. Might be the
shit.
rookie.
So what? He looked good his first game.
Did he?
And you are playing the Bears defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just throw it in the vicinity of Devontae Adams. That motherfucker's gonna find the ball.
Yeah.
He gonna find the ball. And Jacobs is my anytime touchdown too, because I think he guaranteed to score against that defense. All right. Out of your Falcon mind, the Falcons 3-3 at the Bucks 3-2. Both of them coming off losses, Brandon. They both coming off losses.
Yep.
The Falcons look like their offense is rejuvenated. They look like they might be doing some different things. Kyle Pitts actually got some fantasy points for you. Drake London is becoming relevant. They got Van Jefferson now. They got the other tight end from the Titans out there doing things. Who wins this game?
I got the Bucks.
The Bucks win. Who's the fantasy guy?
Oh, fantasy guy is probably Bijan.
Yeah.
Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So who scores a touchdown? There's a lot of people can score a touchdown. Who scores a touchdown in this game?
Let me go ahead and say Mike Evans.
Evans has been doing it, and I just made a trade for him, so that's good.
Baker loves Mike Evans.
He does. He does. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm going Falcons in this one.
Falcons. Why are you believing in the Falcons? Because of the new offense? You think that's longevity?
Yeah, and I think Bijan will find some holes in that defense, especially if he gets to the second level. It's over. I think once he gets to the second level, then ain't nobody stopping him.
He's a freak. Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Who's your fantasy guy? The star player? Who's that?
B. Robinson.
Who scores the touchdown?
I think I'm gonna go with Brandon on this one. I think Evans.
Evan, he's been scoring with Baker. What happened? He didn't messed up and shit.
I hit a button or something. There
What you do? You just wanted to be at the bottom by yourself and shit, right?
I didn't touch nothing. I swear.
You did it.
I didn't do nothing.
Somebody, yeah.
Yeah, look. Hey, my hand's been in the same place. I ain't do nothing.
You did that shit. Don't you know I can make the screen like this and you over there? I can do all this.
Well,
Damn, I fucked this shit up. Hold on. There we
Yeah.
go. All right, yo. And both of y'all, man, this game right here was hard for me to pick. But fuck the Falcons. Bucks win. Bucks win. Fantasy player will be I think the fantasy player is going to be Mike Evans. I think he's going to get a lot of targets. Anytime touchdown, I'm going Drake London.
Mm.
I think London is ready to have a. He might get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He might get 2.
That's why they don't win that game.
Yeah.
He might get 2. But I think, damn, you got me wanting to change my pick. I said almost.
Almost. Yeah.
All right, Brandon, your second favorite team, Pittsburgh, of a big winner, 3-2. Mike Tomlin's above 500. I know you love that. They're going on the road against the Rams. Even though the Rams are at home, Pittsburgh travels well. They'll probably have more fans in the stadium than the Rams will. And they're 3-3.
Yeah.
How you looking at this game? Who's going to win?
I got the Rams.
Rams win.
I don't think it's particularly close.
Blowout.
Nah, I ain't saying a blowout, but I don't.
Double digits?
Close to it, yeah. I don't see this. I don't know how to feel this in score.
Who's your fantasy guy?
I got to go with my dog, Puka.
Puka's your fantasy guy. Who's your anytime touchdown?
I will. Cup is too easy. So, you know what? I'm going to go George Pickens. I do love George Pickens, so I'm going to go George.
Pickens? You got him scoring a touchdown?
He did last week, last time, won the game.
Yeah, but the other wide receiver wasn't there.
Who? Deontay?
Yeah, Deontay's back. And when Deontay's there, Pickens don't do a whole lot.
He don't do a whole lot because the offense don't do a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's
That's
Pickens.
very true.
Keith, your brother, look, his brother loves Pickens. He thinks Pickens is the truth. Can we officially say, yo, he's not that dude?
I know he's got a bad coordinator in offensive line. I don't see anything special about it myself.
So do you keep faith in him if they got a new coordinator or no?
I think they need a new coordinator. I mean, maybe you're right.
I'm talking about Pickett. Would you have faith in Pickett?
If you put him in a system, the system he in don't work.
9-3 or 9, you know what I mean? So
you're with possibly one of the top 3 to 4 organizations in NFL history, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
And I mean, what better system would you learn? Exactly my point.
Hall of Fame quarterback for so long. I mean,
But that's what I was getting ready to say. I mean, Brandon said it when he was talking about Belichick. After a while, man, times pass you. You got to change something.
You're right. I see that. And Brandon's been on Tomlin a lot, and every podcaster from all across the country has been battling with him about that shit. It's interesting because maybe he does get a pass because of the longevity he's had with the Steelers and because of his ethnicity.
yeah, they don't want to fire a black head coach. We know that.
Especially when he's never had a losing season.
Yeah.
It's easy to fire Lovie Smith when your team sucked for Houston.
Underachieves every year, too, it seems.
But he never gets below 500.
Very true.
But are you happy with mediocrity, or do you want?
I mean, the Ravens are with Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah,
this guy right here is mediocrity at best. Every year he drives me crazy out of any other coach because people look at him and he's dope.
Dallas loves mediocrity.
Yes, they do.
Hold on, say that louder. Say it again, Rick. Dallas what?
Loves mediocrity. Loves it.
Yes, they are. But my franchise, I'm just trying to get to mediocrity. God damn.
All right.
All right. So who you got, Rick? Who's gonna win the game?
I got the Rams in this one.
Rams. Who's your fantasy guy? Who's the star player?
I think Williams are eating this one.
Who?
He's
Williams.
out.
Oh, he out?
Yeah.
Then,
who is?
Kyron Williams out.
Oh, Kyron. Yeah, he's on my fantasy
then
team.
I'll go with Naku. I'll go with him.
Puka. Yeah. Who scores the touchdown?
Believe it or not, man, I think the defense.
I can see that.
I think the defense will score on this one.
And I'm gonna give the GOAT some love because the week before, me, him, and C. Henry was on here, and this guy said, I even saved that shit. This guy said Pittsburgh was gonna play
Baltimore.
They played the Ravens, and I said, who's your fantasy team? Who's your fantasy player? He said Pittsburgh's defense. Damn sure that defense did not destroy everybody. And he said Pickens would score a touchdown, and he did. So, love for Brandon. We know what we're talking about out here a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Watt's the best player in football, in my opinion.
Who is?
TJ Watt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely the best player.
Yeah, he a beast. He a beast.
He is. I'm going with the Rams also. My fantasy player is going to be Cooper Kupp. I think he's going to get 13 catches.
Yeah, he didn't look. He missed a beat.
Yeah, Cooper. I mean, he's getting so many targets. My anytime touchdown is Cooper fucking Kupp. He's not scoring touchdowns. He's catching the ball. I think this is the week he's going to catch balls. And that's what it is. 2 girls, 1 cup, catching balls. All right. Hey, Arizona's 1-5.
He's stupid.
Arizona's 1-5, going on the road against the 12th man Seattle 3-2. Who wins, Rick?
Seattle.
They better win, I'll tell you that. Who's your fantasy guy? Who's your star player?
I think DK. He beat him up.
DK.
I'm going with DK.
Who scores the touchdown?
I think I'm gonna ride with DK. Looking at the corners, one of their corners is questionable, right? He's
very questionable.
Yeah. So yeah, I think DK will eat in this one.
I think so too. Since he sucks on a pacifier as his mouthpiece. Go ahead, Brandon. Who you got?
Seahawks.
DK. What's DK stand for? Seahawks? Okay. I said sucking on a pacifier. What's DK stand for? Both of y'all's mind went in the gutter and shit. All right, Brandon, who's your fantasy guy?
Who's my what? Fantasy guy?
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker.
I like it. Who scores a touchdown?
Kenneth Walker.
I'm with you almost 100%, Brandon. Seattle wins. Walker scores a touchdown. But my fantasy guy is Tyler Lockett. How the hell is Tyler Lockett and Adam Thielen still killing Adam Thielen is number 3 wide receiver. What?
Because it's the only receiver they got to throw to down
But still, so what? You could put Odell Beckham on any team, and he could be the only wide receiver that he ain't doing the shit Thielen's doing. It's crazy, yo. What did Thielen say in the press conference?
Lockett ain't been practicing, so I don't know.
He's gonna play. That's why you think Jackson Smith's gonna be all right.
I think Jackson Smith was the most talented receiver in that draft, but he was hurt with his hand, and I think he'll get healthy.
And he's got Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf in front of him. A lot of these rookie wide receivers ain't have that. You know what I'm saying? So he could. I think he is physically the most gifted wide receiver in that class. I really do. He's just in a situation where you can't showcase that right now. All right. Here we go. Rick. Your Packers going on the road against the Broncos. What happened to the Broncos defense? What the fuck happened? I don't know, but who you got, Rick? Obviously, you got the fucking Packers, probably. Don't make it all like some crazy shit where y'all running through a cornfield. You know you're picking the Packers.
I mean, nah, I really don't have the Packers. I don't have the
Packers.
Nah, man.
He took. Nobody say upset. I know Brandon has an upset. Who's the?
I would have this as my upset.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Upset of the week: Broncos over his team. See, you trying to do the reverse Hansbrough jinx. This is what Brandon does and shit. He'll be up.
I know he does.
He'll be up by 85 points and he's like, "Man, good game, man. You got this shit." That's the shit that he do.
Yeah.
He never picks his team. The Dolphins can be playing against the worst team in football and be like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. They should, but maybe not. Y'all doing the same kind of shit like that. I like that. Do I do that shit? Maybe I do that shit. Nah, my team sucks. I always say they're gonna lose. Go ahead, Rick. Broncos win. Who's your fantasy guy?
I'm gonna go with Sutton.
I like Sutton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sutton.
Who
Is
scores?
Alexander,
Huh?
is Alexander playing?
I think he is.
Oh, you talking about Jameer?
Yeah.
Who scores the touchdown? He's gonna be on Judy if Judy's there.
Man, nobody ain't feeling no Judy.
Right.
Who scores the touchdown? No. Who scores the touchdown? Does Aaron Jones get in? Who gets in?
Um,
Where the fuck's Dobbs?
Dylan. I'm
Romeo
gonna
Dobbs.
go with Dylan.
You think Dylan's gonna score a touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, you get close enough, he can get in there.
Dude, he had 2 games by himself and he ain't getting shit.
That's all right. I said if he
Dylan was chilling.
I said if he, look, I ain't say he was gonna run 20 yards.
He gonna get a two push.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
All right, Brandon, who is it?
I got the Packers.
All right, who's the fantasy guy?
I'm going Luke Musgrave.
Luke. This could be a big week for him. All right, who scored a touchdown?
I like my little Dubs, man.
Dobbs?
Yep.
Where the fuck's he been for 2 weeks?
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Wait till he show up Sunday.
I mean, he better show up because y'all done lost, 2 in a row? I mean, shit, he better show up. I mean, somebody better show up. I don't know. But I am going to – damn, I'm scared to take the Packers, tell you the truth.
Do you think Denver's trying to win at this point? Because it doesn't seem like they are.
I think they are.
Are they? Why don't they play more than them?
Sean Payton can't be 1-16 after all the hoopla and him dogging the other coach that was here before him. He can't. He's got to try to win.
Drew Brees as your quarterback, right? Like
I'm just saying the way he went in there and dogged the coach for the offensive coach for the Jets.
Got beat by him. So.
And got beat. You got to try to win some games, man. Russell Wilson, he already looked suspect. I don't know. You heard Sierra came out with a remix to Ride It, right? Remember that song? I love the way you ride. She remade that shit for Russ. You can't fucking ride it. Because he ain't doing shit no more for that Denver team.
To picks.
Denver to win, though. This is my upset of the week. Denver wins.
They're Packers favorite. No.
Yeah, Packers favorite. Denver's going to win. My fantasy guy is going to be Russell Wilson. I think he's actually going to rush for 30 yards and throw 2 touchdowns.
I ain't got that, but okay.
And my anytime touchdown?
Obviously, Russell Wilson, bro.
Right, in them 30 yards.
Yo, I'm out here doing deep sleeper type shit right now. It's going to be Marvin Mims Jr. on a long one.
They don't play him. He's their best receiver. And they play some other dude.
He's going to get all he needs is 1 catch. All he needs is 1. If I had 1 catch, I could score many. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, shit. All right, number 10. Chargers 2-3. Big game at the Chiefs. They battle the Chiefs hard. The Chiefs, like we said, they don't look the same. We got Nico Hartman coming back. We got the Swifties out here doing things. Rick, who wins this game?
Chiefs.
Chiefs win. You said that confident.
Yeah, man.
Confident. Who's the fantasy player?
I think Kelsey will beat them up in this one.
Mr. Pfizer.
Who scores a touchdown?
Keenan Allen.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, that motherfucker's been killing. He's like Diggs. Him and Diggs have been destroying all year.
Keenan
all
Allen.
year.
Do.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Chiefs.
Fantasy.
I'm gonna go. It's too easy to go Mahomes. Let me go with a sleeper and go Pacheco. Never mind. I was gonna go Rashee Rice, but I'm gonna go Pacheco.
Who scores a touchdown?
I think Rashee Rice gets in the zone.
Right. So I need to know: is Taylor Swift gonna be at the game?
She'll be at their game. She ain't got no tour. Go ahead. She on tour.
She's at every game. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Look, she's on tour with the Chiefs right now.
No shit, right? Fantasy players depth against that defense is gonna be Kelsey. My anytime touchdown.
I got Angel.
It's gonna be Eckler. I think Eckler scores a touchdown. But here's my question to both of y'all: if you had to take one wide receiver not named Rice, who else would you take to give you 3 catches in the game? 3 catches. You know what? I'm gonna even bump it down to 2. I'm gonna bump it down to 2 catches. What wide receiver for the Chiefs can give you 2 catches other than Rice?
Sky Moore.
Can he get you 2?
I don't know. Tony, I don't know if he can. The white dude.
Justin.
Yeah.
Hardman. Valdez Scantling. Can any of them get you?
Scanlon could.
You think so? What is he
Yeah,
doing?
He could.
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 Nobody has faith in any of them like that.
But your question was who could?
Who would you believe will?
Oh, well, I don't believe none of them will, but you know.
Isn't that crazy?
Sky Moore, I'd have more confidence with him than
this team is 5-1, coming off a Super Bowl championship. They've been in the AFC Championship, 4 straight years? Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in football. And we can't have confidence in any receiver to catch 2 passes.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. That's crazy to me, yo. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. Love it. All right, Brandon, your Dolphins.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is a big-ass game. Prime time, Sunday night football, yo. Sunday night football. Tua's healthy. Tyreek Hill's looking refreshed. He's out here jumping with cameras and shit, doing all kinds of things. Waddle, is he playing? I don't even know where the hell he's at. Is that why y'all traded to get Chase Claypool? Because Waddle, even though he scored a touchdown against me, because
Tua
Raheem Mostert's still showing up. Jeffrey Wilson might come back. Do they have enough to go on the road with the suspect defense against the Eagles? I think this might be the highest scoring game of the week. Who you got, Brandon?
I got the Eagles. And I'm going to tell you why.
Let me go ahead. Why?
Name the teams we beat.
This is always what it is with Miami. That's what I said in the last episode.
The Patriots. Chargers.
I mean, hold on. The Panthers and the Patriots and your quarterback are 3 bum-ass Alabama quarterbacks. But go ahead.
My quarterback's a bum. He's number 1 in everything in the league.
I mean,
because he has Tyreek Hill. No, that's not
longevity, baby. Longevity.
He's been in the league.
I don't have him. Yeah, I am. But
no, our defense, Vic Fangio is terrible. We just don't. I don't see us being able to stop Hurts on the run option or cover Brown and Smith. And I just don't.
Can they stop y'all? Can they stop your offense? Y'all are the highest scoring team in football.
Listen, they got a mean front four that can get pressure on the quarterback more than anybody. We have a weak offensive line, starting center out, Armstead out. They can get to us. McDaniel will figure. We'll score points, yes, but we got to create some turnovers, and I don't know.
I know you don't want to jinx your team, Brandon. I understand,
but
do you think your team has a chance to win? What's the percent out of 10?
The percent out of 10, like how do I?
What number through 10? 10 being the highest.
5. If we were at home, I would feel we can win.
Okay. All right. Who's your fantasy guy?
AJ Brown, because I don't. Him or Goddard. We can't guard a tight end for shit.
Well, so who's gonna score? Who's gonna score then?
Both of them will score.
Damn, both of them.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a high scoring game.
I like that. I can see both of them score. Tell you the truth. Go ahead, Rick. Who you got? Eagles at home 5-1. Dolphins on the road 5-1.
Who did I say my fantasy guy was?
I'm going
You said AJ Brown.
I'm going Dolphins.
You're going Dolphins?
I'm going Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins.
Okay.
Now, they just have a faster team, and the Eagles' defense is the lead of a defense that they had. They haven't had to deal with as much speed as the Dolphins have. They don't, and I think that Waddle is actually going to be the one who get off because everybody's going to be keying off on Tyreek.
You got what? Hey, I got Waddle on one team. So who's going to score a touchdown? Out of all the players that can score, who's going to score?
Hurts because he's not going to have enough time to do it, and he's going to scramble and run.
That's because they're going to do the push, the tush push.
Oh, but the thing about it is they don't even have to do that.
A lot of quarterbacks kill us running.
You know what pisses me off about that play? I'm a Notre Dame fan, and Reggie Bush did that shit with Matt Liner, whatever. But they were talking about outlawing the play, whatever, for safety, whatever. And then I see these other teams doing it, and they can't do it. Right. They can't do it. So it makes it like the Eagles are doing something that nobody else can do, so they'll never outlaw the play.
Yeah, and the thing about it is I don't even think it's the tush push. I don't even think it's that. I just think that
the way Kelsey does something with that ball. And
right. And it's all and Hurts with anytime they have any type of read option, he'll be able to get around the edge. I think that he'll have about over 50 yards rushing this game.
Yeah. 50 yards rushing this game.
Yeah.
We don't have no linebackers that can.
None. That after you get past that front four, that second layer, Rick is shredded.
Hurts better start rushing because he's got 7 interceptions in 6 games, one more than he had all of last year. So he better start running because he's throwing to the wrong team. Right? The wrong fucking team. I'm taking the Dolphins on the road. Dolphins on the road.
Say we're the best team.
Huh?
I can say we're the best team in the league if we go up there and beat Philly.
I mean, but you lost to Buffalo too, though.
No, I mean Buffalo lost to Jackson.
The Eagles aren't the best team, dude.
But if we beat them, then we.
I think for your psyche and for the playoff run, y'all win this game.
And then we go and beat the Chiefs in Germany.
Yes, and I would pick y'all to win that game. And I probably still will pick y'all to win that game. I think the Dolphins going to Super Bowl, honestly.
I think we're beating the Chiefs. I think it's personal to that.
I think the Dolphins are going to win. The fantasy player of the game is going to be Tyreek Hill. And anytime touchdown, I'll go with AJ Brown.
Did you go wrong with Mostert, who's got more touchdowns than anybody in the league?
Yeah, but I just feel like the Georgia front 5, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. I hope he scores. We got him in fantasy, but AJ Brown just be getting targets. And the corners for Miami, I'm just
Howard needs to be on.
Howard needs to do something. I don't know. He needs to do something. Monday Night Football. 49ers off their first loss, 5-1. At the Vikings, 2-4. We don't know what's going to happen, Rick. Who you got in this game? Don't tell me no bullshit. Pick the Vikings.
Hey, man.
Oh, shit! Oh! Upset of the week.
Might not be wrong.
He might not be.
I'm going with the Vikings.
McCaffrey might not play. Oh.
I'm going with the Vikings at home. Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings at home, man.
Wow. Who's your star player? Who's your fantasy guy? Who's the guy that's going to do a lot? Say my boy.
I think that actually, I think the defensive player of the week will be Kirk Cousins.
And it could be that secondary.
I think he's just gonna get loose. I mean, because now he got to find somebody else.
Right. And I hope it's my guy. Who scores a touchdown? C-Mac and Debo might not play, so
No, I think it falls on Ayuk.
I hope it's IU.
Yeah, I think it falls on Ayuk. I think he'll eat this game.
I like it because I got him in another team. So that's good. Ayuk touchdown. All right, Brandon, go ahead.
This is a tough game for me to pick. As crazy
Is
as
it
it
really?
I do think Purdy was exposed a little bit last week, and I
What?
think. But see, the problem is you got a Brian Flores led defense, who's second to last.
Bitter.
I mean, how's he have the defense is terrible?
Yeah, it is.
Brandon holds grudges like no other, yo. Go ahead.
I see.
Throw my team under the bus just because he sucks at his job. But anyway, I'm going with the Vikings.
What? Another upset the Vikings?
Yeah, and it's not my upset of the week. It's not like I feel great about it.
Yeah, because you
but
think the Bears is your upset of the week.
I can see them winning this game.
Who's your fantasy
no,
guy?
no Debo, no CMC. My fantasy guy is going to be Hawkinson's going to do some damage.
I hope so, man.
And anytime touchdown, I got Jordan Addison.
I need him. I'm almost with both of y'all. Both of y'all got the Vikings. That's some crazy shit. So we should make it 3. But I'm not stupid. It's the 49ers going to win. 49ers going to win. 49ers going to win. My fantasy player. Huh?
Who is K Smear?
I don't know.
Just type the message. Okay, go ahead.
K Smear said 49ers will destroy y'all. Destroy the Vikings. I agree. I don't think it's going to be really close.
You don't?
I
you didn't think the Browns was going to beat them, did you?
No, but the Browns have the number 1 defense in football. What do the Vikings have?
Top-notch offense.
Do they? The number 1 receiver in football is not playing.
They still can score. I mean, when you give up more yards and points than everyone else, it's hard to win.
But Jefferson's not there.
All right, but Debo's not there. CMC's not there.
That's Purdy okay. The 49ers defense is there, which is my fantasy players of the week.
Purdy hasn't lost.
He hasn't lost. But he played a top-notch. He played the best defense and lost without 2 star players. You're playing against a defense that sucks ass. They work at Exxon and shit. They ain't doing nothing except for Harrison Smith. He went to Notre Dame, so he's the star player. But other than that, they have nobody else at all. And then you take away the number 1 threat on offense for the Vikings.
But you take it away the number 1 and number 2 threats for the Niners and all.
Right, but they still have the number 2 defense. I'm just saying. That's why they're my fantasy players. The 49ers defense. And my anytime touchdown, Jordan Addison.
You're probably right. The Niners, they should win.
They should win.
If not, is there a Darnold? If Purdy comes out and looks like shit, do they go to Darnold? Do they think about it?
That's a good question. Because
he looked good in preseason. So
the 49ers are, and this is the reason why I didn't anoint them as Super Bowl champions, because they have so many questions, and it starts with the quarterback. Anytime you start with the quarterback with questions, I worry about it.
And the NFC Championship could have been different had they had a legit quarterback last year. But
Right.
And I don't know. We'll see. Eagles.
So we got our stuff here. We'll see what happens next week. We'll look at it and see who got second and third place to me, as far as the picks and everything.
Anybody put a lock weekend?
Oh, the lock. Who was your lock? Oh, my lock of the week is the 49ers beating the Vikings. Lock.
Mine's the Bills.
The Bill. Oh, I should have done that. That's easy as fuck. Is that your lock too, Rick? Bills?
No, man. My lock is the Dolphins. I'm going with them.
Oh,
That's your lock against the Eagles?
That's my lock, man.
Yo, that's huge. That's fucking huge. And you upsets the Vikings. Damn, that's horrible picks for you.
All right, we'll see. Hello, we'll see.
And we will see. That's what makes it fun.
See.
That's what makes it fun. Rellism Sports Talk, episode 192, part 2. I know it's late. The goat's laying back, ready to go to bed and count sheep to go to sleep. Appreciate you staying up with me. D-Ray, I mean, not D-Ray. Cousin Rick, love you, man. Love you. We got to make it happen. I'm coming. You coming. Somebody's doing something. We got to make it happen sooner than later. I'm having a calls from my Richmond family. Again, what do you do down in Richmond that people can find you on?
If you go to Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, you can find me at Clearly Visual Photography or Clearly Visual Multimedia. You can find me on both of those in all platforms under that. And Clearly is spelled with a K.
So you got KKK with all your stuff.
Yeah.
That's why your beard's fucking white. You know what I'm saying? When you put that hood on, you can't see this. I'm fucking with you.
There you go.
I love you, cuz. Thank you for being on. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
It blended well with me and Brandon and you. You know what I'm saying? All y'all got to do is just be anybody. Be a jabroni in the ring when you with me and Brandon. Just don't fumble the ball. We'll make you look good, baby. We'll make you shine. You know,
y'all did that. Y'all did that. I appreciate y'all.
I can't wait to have you back on, yo. I can't wait to have you back on. I can't wait to see you, mom. I can't wait to see you. Brandon, always thanks. Always appreciate your knowledge and your insight. And we're gonna see what happens next week. Dolphins, I hope y'all win. Packers, y'all win. Yeah, I hope y'all win too. Fuck the Broncos. And I think all three of our teams are gonna win. Wait a minute, I picked the Broncos, except for yours. Anyway, Rellism Sports Talk 192 part 2 with the GOAT, with D-Ray, Cousin Rick, Relly Rel. We appreciate you. Thank y'all.
Salute. Appreciate y'all.